Hey, Steve here. So I'm out here hiking in beautiful Sedona. I'm up on the top of the summit, and something kind of came up in my mind about how I go about my day. Do I just do things, or do I practice things? Do I just get good at a couple things like karate or kicking or whatever? Or do I practice everything? So even when in the morning when I hop out of bed and I'm gonna put on my shoes, I never sit down. So when I put on my shoes, I get a hold of them and I put them on and tie and both sides. So I'm always practicing that balance. So, and if we get to where we put them on and we can't tie them, then we come down and we stretch the back of the leg as I'm tying. So it's practicing all the time. So even when we're walking, are we stacking the dishes? So when I'm sideways here and I'm walking, am I kind of leaned in? Or am I balanced? Am I right over top? Is the center in the center? So we always think, like, look in a mirror and we see, like, if we're off a little bit one way or the other, our center needs to be, it's 2 inches below the belly button and in between the 2 feet. Or if we're on 1 foot, we got to stack over top of one, and if I have a leg out, something has to go this way to counteract that balance. So when I'm up here on this kind of stuff like this, if I fall one way or the other, it's hundreds of feet down. I kind of want to have good balance. So even when I'm practicing my Tai Chi in these small little spaces, so I'm breathing, and when I'm turning, I'm thinking of stacking the dishes, putting everything in alignment when I'm parting the horse's mane. When I'm stepping forward, parting the mane. I'm always trying to think about that balance. Can I make it smoother? If I'm always like this, my back is going to get tired. So when I come up and I pull and I stack stuff in there, you're going to be a lot better off. So you're going to be more efficient. You're not going to be fighting your body and fighting gravity to just simply stand. And then, of course, when we're moving, it makes a huge difference when I'm walking, if I'm keeping my balance and keeping the dishes stacked. So I'm back. I don't just step and hope that my foot takes up the slack and I don't wipe out. If I'm on snow and I do that, that foot can slide out and down I go. So think about that when we're walking on like thin ice or real slippery stuff. We usually kind of sink down a little, plant the heel, and then slowly go across, pushing off with the back toes as I step forward. So I always think about this balancing thing. Think about practicing everything.